Yo, what up? What's good with y'all? Just wanted to chat with y'all, express some knowledge, express some consciousness with y'all. And this is a video that goes out to the kids and the parents. And what I want to discuss with y'all is that, like when it comes down to telling your kids to be a leader and not a follower, I want to like explain with y'all, like what that is like. When you like as parents, when you tell your kids like to be a leader and not a follower. It's just like telling your kids like to be a boss and not an employee because it's like they go to school for like 12 years and then it's like all of that stuff that they learned in them 12 years of school they don't even remember. It's like, they program them, stuffing a bunch of facts inside of them and not bringing the gift out of them. And then it's like, it's like, like as parents, and there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong about working a 9 to 5 job, but I know like, as parents, like you be telling your kids to like get a job, and there's nothing wrong about working a 9 to 5 job at all. But like everybody has the potential to be a boss, even parents, husband and wife, y'all can be bosses too. Because when you tell your kids to be a leader and not a follower, it's just like telling them to be a boss and not an employee. And everybody's gifted. Everybody's gifted. But when it comes down to going to school for 12 years and then when it comes down to, working a job that you don't love, neither one of them brings the gift out of you. That's why you have so many people out here in this world that are like lost in the sauce. They're lost out here. They feel that they're not good at anything. They feel that they're useless. They feel that they're not worth anything. They don't even know what their worth is. And knowing what your worth is very important. So when you tell your kids to be a leader and not a follower, it's just like telling them to be a boss and not an employee. And I just want parents, like parents, human beings, to like think about what they really say. And also another thing too, just like when people say that the good die young, like when they say that the good die young, like like it's pretty much like they're saying that the bad die old, and tomorrow isn't promised to none of us. A lot of people, say all types of stuff about death, but tomorrow isn't promised to none of us. Tomorrow isn't promised to none of us. That's why it's very important to not take our life for granted because tomorrow isn't promised to none of us. But yeah, I mean, being a leader is just like being a boss. And all of us are powerful as human beings. We all have the potential to be our boss. But again, I know a lot of you are lost. A lot of you don't even know your worth because the gift was never brought out of you. You were here on this earth for a reason. You have a gift, but you're lost in the sauce. Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. But yeah, we all have the potential to be a boss. Kids, they can grow up and become bosses because the sad thing about it is that with all of that stuff that they're learning in school, a lot of it is not even going to be useful when they graduate. They go to school for 12 years and it's like school doesn't really create bosses, it creates employees. It prepares them like to work a job that they don't even love. And to be honest, 90 to 98% of kids don't even like school. 90 to 98% of kids don't even like school. Most of the kids in school, in the classroom, they want to be rich and they want to be successful. They don't have the dream to be working at Burger King. They don't have the dream to be working at McDonald's. And a lot of them, they just get so programmed, they get so lost in the sauce that they end up giving up, not even realizing what their gift is. But yeah, I mean, yeah, and it's very important, for kids to learn how to be leaders and not followers. But yeah, I just wanted to explain, like when you tell your kids to be a leader and not a follower, it's just like telling them to be a boss and not an employee. And kids can grow up to be bosses. They just have to work hard, stay dedicated, stay focused, and have faith in God and have faith in their self. And as parents, y'all can be bosses too. I mean, with the way things are getting right now, I mean, we with this 2021 pandemic, people are starting to wake up to what their true abilities are, to what their God-given abilities are. People are starting their own businesses. People are setting up YouTube channels. I just want to help the people. I just want to spread knowledge, spread positivity, help the people. I will, especially, my people in the black community. But, you know, I help all people out. It doesn't matter what race you are, black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, Mexican. I just want to help the people out. But yeah, being a leader, when you tell your kids to be a leader and not a follower, you're pretty much telling them to be a boss and not an employee. That's just like, being an employee is just like being a follower. And again, there's nothing wrong about working a 9 to 5 job. Use it as a stepping stone. Use it as a stepping stone to where you want to go in life. Like, use it as a stepping stone. Everybody starts somewhere. We all have stepping stones that we have to like follow. We gotta crawl before we walk. But yeah, I just wanted to chat with y'all, express some knowledge with y'all, some consciousness, some positivity, help the people out. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel. Love y'all.